Okay, live has that.
Yes.
Without you, there is no life on earth. Without love, no reason to live. There's still time changing your behavior, and to learn how to forgive. This world is not our own, we're just a lesson custodians. To guide and be your choice. We daily for the plans we throw away to sea. There's nothing who cares? Yeah, it's not here everywhere. Who cares?
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Trinidad and Tobago. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Future of Talk. Right, with your host Heavy Duty and my co-host TC should be here with me shortly. Right. So I want to say good afternoon to those of you locked on all over across Trinidad and Tobago, those of you locked on in the Caribbean, those of you locked on in the UK, in the United States, in Canada, right, in the EU, in South America, in the Caribbean, in Africa. Welcome to the Future of Talk. Well, unfortunately, I'm driving, and I'm not reached home as yet. So on the way, so I have to do the show in my vehicle whilst I'm driving to go home. Right? So I wanna tell everybody, share the live, share the live, share the live. Right? Share the live. I wanna say, Director, as soon as TC come in, you can just put him on one time. Right? All right, cool. You come on.
Adam, as he joined.
All right. So this evening, I'm gonna just jump right in. Right? We are talking about what we talked about last evening when we were speaking about the 10% for public servants. So there's still.
Yes, obviously.
Hello? Director, I hear you in the background.
Okay, I jump in now.
Hello? Right. So apparently I think they're talking in the background there. I don't know if they're talking to me, if they're talking to anyway. So I want to say that we were talking about whether or not should the public servants get the 10% increase, right? That was promised by the government, or should we wait until we accumulate the amount of money that we're supposed to get, right? Should we? Just give me a minute, let me reverse here. as I tell you, I drive in. So let me just back up so I can continue in the. Just now, eh? I apologize. All right, I will stay here for the meantime. Right. So I was saying that yesterday afternoon, TC and I was discussing the 10% for the public servants and whether or not they should get at this point in time, right? And TC is saying, TC said, you don't think they should give them it now. We're not in a position in the country to give them it, at least not right now. And some people may agree, some of the people may disagree, right? But on the media, we have people saying, or the government did not allocate no money for the public servants in the budget, right? And I think it would be remiss of me if I don't explain this to you guys, okay? So, what was discussed in the budget debate or in the budget is that the government of Trinidad and Tobago agreed to start the negotiations for the public servants at 10%, right? The only how they will have a budget for the allocation is if they know after the negotiations how much they could budget for. They wouldn't know that until after the negotiations with the CPO. So what they did, they started the negotiations at 10%, right? So the CPO in the negotiation with the PSA and the union will start the negotiation at 10%. We cannot allocate a budget for that because they don't know if it can reach 11%. We don't know if it can reach in the negotiation, it might be 12%, 13%, or 14%. You never know, right? But all you don't know, the negotiations we starting at 10%, right? After the negotiation is negotiated, then they can go now and say, okay, this is what we agreed to, right? Boom, and then we look to get a budget now for this, and then the process can begin, and then they have to go through the process of finding out all who entitled to get the back pay, and all who entitled to get a 10% increase, and go through the whole process and work it out. And then they can come up with that figure, right? So the people all over the media talking about, oh, the government never put a 10%. I just want to tell them, let's put in the charger. Yes, with the charge was here, right? So all was saying, oh, the government never put no allocation in the budget for the 10% increase. All they need to hush, okay, and understand. But all they don't understand how these things is going, right? Also, I want to just mention that the laptops for the children are here, right? I saw a video with the Honorable Minister of Works and not Works and Transport, the Minister of Public Utilities, Minister Barry Praderat. He was collecting on behalf of the government the laptops to be distributed for the children, right? These laptops are already arrived, and the laptops were purchased through the board of TSTT, right? So we have the laptops for the kids here in this country. It's already here, arrived. So now it's just for distribution to the children and them that sit SCA. I know most of all of them went back out to school already, right? And they were supposed to get this in September. but better late than never, they'll get the laptops for Christmas, right? So I want to say kudos and congratulations to the government and the Honorable the Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar in getting those laptops for the kids, right? Before the year is out. I know we late, I know they're late, but we better late than never, right? So that being said, I want to open the phone lines and get interactive. The numbers to call 324-0844, that's 324-0844, and 347-6712, that's 347-6712. I was trying to get in contact with TC. I tried to call him, but he didn't answer his phone. I don't know if he's busy, right? I just tell him to come on the live here right now because I am not home right now, right? I'm actually reach him. I just pull up and park up to talk instead of driving and talking, right? So I wouldn't be on the live long. So if you want to get a call, if you want to call me now, then we get interactive, we have a discussion, right, before I come off, right? Because I'm not too comfortable sitting in my car, park up at the side of the road here. You know, I want to at least get home so I can do the live properly, but time wouldn't permit me. By the time I reach home, it will be too late. So anybody on the lines, call me and let's chat, right? So I saw a post, right, on social media, and I had to laugh when I saw that post. And in the post, it said, to all PNM people, to all the PNM people who vote for PNM, when they try getting laptop, give it back because you didn't want it. And I had us a laugh. I laugh because I remember in the lead up to the general elections when our Prime Minister said she was going to give the children laptops. You have a call on the line?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon, caller. Yes, good evening. Yes, brother. Good evening. I have a problem here. Wait, saying what you said?
I am asking you if you are comfortable to capitalize in this government running not really people running country like that and talking about laptop and children.
For some reason, I'm struggling to hear what the caller is saying. I'm hearing him, but I'm hearing him very muffled and understanding what he's saying exactly. Caller, but try calling him back. We take another call because I'm not hearing the caller. Sorry about that caller. I'm struggling to hear. I wonder if because I'm on the car phone, boy. Director, you hear me properly? All right, so the numbers are called 324-0844. That's 324-0844 or 347-6712. We have another call? Caller.
There's no one on the lines. You can go ahead and keep talking.
All right, cool, no problem. Thank you. So, unfortunately, well, not so unfortunately, sorry, I apologize. I just was fortunate towards them. Right, so the laptops are here for the children, right? And I was saying in the lead up to the general election, when the Prime Minister was saying she's going to bring back the laptops for children, right? A lot of PNM people said they don't want no laptops, and they don't want no laptops for the children, and the children go take the laptop to watch porn, and the children they take the laptop and them to do the wrong things and all that drama, right? So now that the laptops are coming for the children, I would like to know whether or not the people who voted for the PNM will not take the laptops. And in that post on social media, say if you try to get a laptop, give it back. So I would really like to see if people will really bring back the laptops and say they don't want it, because they didn't want it when we were on the campaign trail when we were saying we're going to give laptops to the children. So I don't know if they're going to say they don't want it still and bring it back. Right? So I want to open the lines. As I say, I want to open the lines 3240844 and 347-46712. Right? We're pretty much like to. All right. Director, just hold on a second, please, and just somebody trying to get my attention outside the car.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah. You can play this song by the time, right? I'll come out the car. Sorry, but there's people are coming back this song. Come back one. So people, unfortunately, I can't say here on the live. I have to go and somebody want me to come and do something there. So you know what? I would have to cut the live off for now. I want to apologize, right? Remember, I'm not at home, so on the road. So I now park up here and the person want to move my vehicle, and to me to drive on the phone, I kind of feeling uncomfortable. So yeah, I come in just now. I come in. Yeah, right. So we'll have to continue the show tomorrow, right? I want to sincerely apologize. I noticed you were supposed to come, right? But I really know, and we'll talk tomorrow, right? So, Director, until tomorrow, we'll be back here, same time, same place, right? On 648 TV, right? Sorry, but I had to cut it live, right? Bye.
Enjoy the rest of your day, sir.